Hi, I'm Oasis. Hi, I'm Josh. Do you have Twitter or Instagram or the internet? N- no? Oh, well, never mind, I guess. But for those of you who said yes, I want to know, do you follow any of these psychology facts accounts? I've also seen them on a certain app that may or may not be stealing your data. Anyway, enough with this weird intro. Today I'm going to be talking about a few of these psychology facts accounts that I've come across on different social media platforms that really just, lie. Wow, an Instagram account that presents something that could be considered misleading in order to gain a large following? Who would have thought? If you don't follow or haven't seen any of these accounts, then I'm not surprised. They aren't super popular. The ones on Twitter have at most 50k followers. Oh, but the ones on Insta? Yeah, they have like hundreds of thousands of followers. So, yeah, that's pretty popular. But if you don't know about them, for the most part, they just post generic ideas or oftentimes advice that kind of has something to do with psychology. And almost none of them cite their sources, which leads me to the conclusion that, shockingly, they may not be credible. For instance, psychology fact underscore on Instagram, an account with 356,000 followers. Well, they said, when your mood is not good without any reason, you are definitely missing someone. What? So anytime you're upset and, you're not really sure why, you are definitely missing someone. It's not because you have, clinical depression and you need to see a therapist. No, you just really miss the homies. Another post from the same account says, never expect people to appreciate you. That means someone is controlling your happiness. Yikes. Just because you want to feel appreciated doesn't mean that you're letting somebody else control your emotions. Imagine bringing flowers, to someone you like you do, ringing their doorbell and scooting 6 feet back and then throwing the flowers at them, and they start to smile real big and say thank you, and you interrupt them and say, stop right there, I don't want your appreciation, because then you're controlling my happiness. It just doesn't make sense, really. I kind of get what they were trying to say, but no. Let's see, how about this one? If you love the rain, you are a gloomy person. I love rain. What do you, what? I'm not gloomy, alright? I am an ultra-positive beam of light. Okay. Look, I'm not gloomy, and I love rain. Okay, so that's not true. Alright, this one's just plain weird. The space between your eyebrows is called the glabella. What does that have to do with... Why are you telling me this? I don't... This has 17,000 likes. You know what? 17,000 and one. Alright. Alright, now this one has me convinced that, they're just hurt. Someone hurt them, alright? It says, if someone is always angry at you, just stay calm. It will help them to feel ashamed later. Is it our goal in arguments or fights or whatever to make the other person feel ashamed? That's fucked. Shouldn't we try to figure out why they're upset and de-escalate the situation? Nah, I'll just make you feel bad for having emotions. That's just shit advice. Anyway, I guess what I'm trying to say is a lot of these accounts, they have good intentions. They're trying to give advice that they think is helpful. But I'm almost certain that none of these people have the qualifications to be giving advice to hundreds of thousands of people. I don't really know, though, because it doesn't really seem like any of them have a face behind the accounts. It could be anybody running these. Unfortunately, not all these accounts seem to be doing this for the gratification of helping others. Some of them are in it for the money. Surprise! The account I was just talking about with 350,000 followers, they post ads. But what really concerns me is Psychology's Fact. They're an account also on Insta with 43,000 followers, and they posted this ad that honestly grossed me out. It has since been taken down. But either way, I was going to blur out the image of the ad because a lot of people would find that. But either way, the caption said... Hold on. I want to make sure I get this right. The caption said, did you know this baby has no parts of brain and skull area? Hit like and just pray for his wellness. I don't think I have to explain why this is bad. That's awful. They don't ever say who the baby is. They don't ever say who the parents are. They're just taking advantage of this person's medical condition to get people to like their post. The rest of the pictures on the post, by the way, were all ads trying to get you to click on this account with 100,000 followers. I don't know what I'm not going to link the account because that's just gross. But this was clearly an ad paid for by the account with 100,000 followers. Using someone else's medical condition to make money and chase clout, that's fucking gross. And it also clearly highlights the intentions of the account owner. Let's just say it's not to give good advice. They may have taken that ad down, but they already put up a new one, so chasing the bag is clearly a priority for them. Another thing I'm noticing about these accounts is that they're all posting the same things. If we look at @PsychologyFact9 on Twitter, it looks like their last post was well over a year ago, but they forgot to turn off their bot, so they just have tons and tons and tons of posts saying how many people followed them. It looks like their last post was April 30th, 2019, so over a year ago now. And it says, hearing your name being called when no one has actually called your name is a likely sign of a healthy mind. Okay, right? Where are your sources? What am I doing with my hand? Okay. Who told you this? What even is a healthy mind? I'm not saying that this isn't true or that there aren't sources, but when none of these accounts anywhere ever cite their sources, it just makes it kind of hard to believe. It just kind of seems like everyone's making shit up. Anyways, I'm finding that a lot of these accounts just post the same captions with different pictures or just post them on entirely different social medias altogether. I would show you all the duplicates I've found, but honestly that would take forever, so you're just going to have to take my word for it. Another account that I suspect may have monetarily influenced intentions, is @PsychologyPost on Twitter. They have a YouTube channel, right, with surprisingly less subscribers than me. They have one video posted, and it looks like, they just stole a video from TED Talks. What the fuck? It looks like an attempt just to sell this book called The Lucid Dream Master Guide, which is just super scummy. I mean, why would you do this? They also never mentioned TED or his channel. That's a joke, by the way. I know what the TED Talks are. God, I sound like a boomer. Ugh. Instead, it looks like Ted somehow recommended this video so at least there's a link to it from this video, but they didn't put that up there themselves. Oh, but don't worry though. They did mention the lecturer, the narrator, and the animator below their book, and since they never mentioned Ted in the first place, I don't know, just seems like they were trying to take credit for this video. They did mention subscribe to the TEDx YouTube channel there, and then put a link in there, which you can't actually click. It's just text. As far as I could tell, nothing here was done in collaboration with Psychology Posts. They just stole the video, flat out, to sell their book. Here's a video on TED Ed with 4 million views, posted in 2015. But the good news is, this video posted in 2019, 4 years later, only has like 250 views. And I just really doubt that anyone actually bought this book. So I'm just glad to know that they wasted their time. Still, it's just discouraging to see someone trying to sell something this way. Anyway, I'm actually not too worried about this account. They only have, it looks like, 4,000 followers on Twitter, which is still way too much. But it's not like their engagement is very high or anything. They get like, at most, 60 likes on a post. Quick question though. Let me know in the comments. Do people not know how to lucid dream? I kind of thought that was something everyone could do. You just figure out how. I don't know. I do it all the time, but I'm just curious to see if people would actually buy a book to learn how to lucid dream. I don't see how a book could help you. Anyways, I'm just ranting now. In conclusion, I'm pretty sure nobody actually takes these accounts very seriously. I just want to speak on something that I'm kind of a fan of. Before I dropped out of college, I was studying psychology. Though I'm anything but an expert, obviously. I just enjoyed the topic. I just find psychology really interesting. Anyways, I guess today's lesson is something that you probably already know, but don't trust everything you read online because people will do anything for money, I guess. Yeah, we'll go with that. Speaking of money, today's sponsor is nobody. Did you really think I had one? Anyways, I'm Josh, or Oasis. If you like what you saw today, please consider subscribing to my channel. I have a lot more videos like this planned, coming up eventually. Who knows when. Also, if you want, you can leave a like on the video. Yeah, maybe. You don't have to, but it's there. It's easy to do. All right, that's lame. Say something funny, and I just might read your comment in my next video. I don't really know why you'd want that, but I might. Anyways, thanks. That was a fun one.